Frederick and Mary of Denmark have had a challenging few months. Since November last year, the Danish royal family has been at the center of media attention. The reason? Images in which the then Prince Frederik was pictured walking in Madrid with a girlfriend. These pictures shook the stability of the Danish royal family, and in particular, the marriage between the King and Mary of Denmark. Since then, every appearance of the Danish monarchs has been scrutinized. Their gestures, words, and movements have been analyzed and commented upon. We all wanted to know what their true state of mind was. Has anything changed? Questions and problems to which little by little answers were found. Now, 7 months after these photos appeared, Federico and Mary seem to be at their best, both in their institutional role and in their personal lives. This is evidenced by their latest photos together from their summer holiday. The new photos taken at their summer residence, Chateau Groston, show a carefree and happy vibe that seems to have come to symbolize a new chapter in their lives. The family exchange proud glances, affectionate gestures, and inside jokes. But what has changed in the meantime? Although there is no official confirmation, it seems clear that the Danish royal house has activated its mechanism to create a strategy with which to restore the stability that the snapshots have destroyed. In such situations, royal houses are usually very reserved and choose a position of absolute silence and defense. Frederik and Mary of Denmark followed this stance, but with differences. For starters, the first reaction was a statement in which they clarified nothing. It is our long-standing policy not to comment on or confirm any details regarding private matters. In addition, we would like to emphasize our commitment to respecting the privacy of members of the royal family, including the Crown Prince. The statement went a step further. The same was true of her appearances. For example, although they initially continued to appear in connection with the state trip of King Philippe VI and Queen Letizia, when it ended, the then heirs to the throne disappeared from public life. Not for long, as they had meetings scheduled, but long enough to realize that something was going on. Frederick and Mary wanted the Danish people to empathize with them. A prime example of this was a candid interview the then princess gave to the program Nature and Our Mind. In it, Isabella's mother revealed that she suffered from depression. The Crown Princess has been working to combat depression for many years and has a particular focus on mental health. She was quoted as saying, without providing any further information, "The sincere gesture to calm the situation is an important first step to regaining composure." Mary and Frederick of Denmark, a united front in the work of kings and parents. Despite the information that has emerged about the friendship between Frederick and the Mexican socialite after an initial period of silence, the Danish royals have decided to show a united front. How? Joint appearances, gestures of intimacy, and plenty of activities with their 4 children. A facade of firmness and stability designed to make it clear that nothing and no one could break their bond. Things took a new turn when Queen Margrethe II of Denmark announced her abdication on New Year's Eve. I will take a step back as Queen of Denmark after 52 years of reign. I have decided that now is the right time, the monarch said, to the surprise of Danish citizens. The move was intended not only to make room for new generations, but also to calm the situation. There is speculation by royal experts that the decision to abdicate in Denmark was made even before the hype surrounding the situation. The couple ascended the throne a fortnight later, and from that moment on, they focused entirely on their royal duties. It was a way to divert attention away from their role as monarchs. In fact, even their official photos hid important messages that made their evolution as kings and consorts more than obvious. However, despite all the difficulties, the royal couple managed to overcome the crisis and emerge from it even more united and stronger. During this time, the Danish royal house developed a strategy to restore stability. Frederick and Mary emphasized public displays of unity and closeness, as well as sincerity in their interviews. Princess Mary's account of her struggle with depression demonstrated the vulnerability and human side of the royal family, which helped to win the sympathy and support of the people. The abdication of Queen Margrethe II on New Year's Eve was an important step that allowed Frederick and Mary to ascend the throne and focus on their royal duties. From that moment on, they began to demonstrate not only their maturity as monarchs, but also the depth of their personal relationship. Today, 7 months after the crisis, Frederick and Mary of Denmark have blossomed in their relationship. Joint appearances, gestures of intimacy, and attention to their children confirm that they have not only overcome the difficulties, but have grown even stronger. Their latest photos, taken at their summer residence Castle Gråsten, exude happiness and carefree spirit, symbolizing a new, stronger, and more harmonious chapter in their lives.